All right, guys. So as you can see, I'm a little bit tired because I just woke up, but I just found out that there's a new mechanic coming to Wooden Waves. And um, for those who don't know, I've been kind of on and off about the combat in Wooden Waves, whether they're going to improve in the future or not. And it seems like they are in 3.0. So I just thought we're just going to have a read and then see what it's about. But I just want to read the first, uh, let's just say description for Lahai Roy, which is the new region, I suppose. So let's just take a quick read, and then I think they've given like a bit more information about the different, I think, sectors, I guess. Which the first one, uh, Star Torch Academy, I think is the very first one, and then they have the research one, which they haven't really touched on that much, so I wouldn't really know. But I guess we're going to find all of these out in 3.0. So let's just see what Lahaira has to offer us. Okay, so Lahaira is a warm and humid haven beneath the Royal Frostland, also known as the Solaris Extreme. Ancient shifts in the planetary axis turn Lahaira into what it is now, which is the Solaris Pole, causing the Royal to move the settlements underground. This is where Space Trek Collective established Star Torch Academy, the cross-border academic metropolis that has become a cradle of knowledge. So, this place is speaking to me like it's the place where the origin of everything started. That's what I like to believe. So I think we're gonna get more background about like how everyone got into where they are, hopefully. And yeah, I think I'm interested to see what Lahai Roy has to offer us. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But then again, with that being said, let's just move on to what I came here for, which is the new mechanic. So let's just scroll down a little bit. Okay, so we have tunability, a new combat mechanism that will be introduced in version 3.0, and it's called tunability. So let's just take a read off. So we have off tune level and miss tune. So it says here your attack build up enemies off tune levels, and I'm thinking this is the new stack that will be applied to the enemies. And once the enemy's tune off level is at max, uh, they will enter miss tune state. And I think this is where you'll be able to shatter, um, I think the off tune level, and then you get like a tune break also. I was having a read later, so don't mind me. But attacking miss tune state, enemies will cause tune break. There we go, which deals additional damage and resets of the level. Now, so this is going to be very interesting because there aren't many like characters in the game that can apply like um I don't know, defense level debuff or something. So it's not really like common in the game, and I guess we're gonna find out to see what happens. But this sounds interesting. But what I'm interested in knowing is how efficient it's gonna be, and if it's actually gonna have like a skill barrier to it. Hopefully it's not just spam, and like all those sort of things. So I was like taking all these things into factors. But this looks really interesting, and it's something that I personally like, that they're making this change, because again, there's not many characters that actually do this, so this is going to be good. And I think there's a bit more, so we're going to crack on reading. So, Tune Break skill. For powerful enemies, cast Tune Break skill after the enemy enters mid-tune state, and when their off-tune level is maxed out, to shatter their defense and cause Tune Break. So that's what we just read in the beginning, and this applies to these type of enemies as well. I'm guessing big enemies. So if you guys remember, like in the beginning of the game, around where we fight Scar, there was like a finisher ish. I think it's going to be something like that, but um applied to like every character with hopefully different animations. But so far we don't know, so we're just gonna have to keep it on the low a little bit. But it's good to expect something like that. And I would be disappointed if every character just had like the same one animation. And here they're using the Yang Yang, so correct me if I'm wrong, if I got the name wrong. I haven't seen it in a minute. But Yang Yang is the one holding the sword right now, and she's kind of just charging into this guy, and it looks like it's interrupting. Let me see. I'm zooming a little bit. It looks like this guy is charging in, and she is kind of like, I don't know, with the sword like this, trying to interrupt, and it kind of just breaks the whole animation. So this is what I was talking about. It would be nice if this was like an effect you can apply to like the hologram bosses, like when you're fighting them. And also, you guys know I love fighting the holograms. Yeah, it would be really nice if you can. They would have a way where, in which you can just interrupt some specific, let's say, counterattacks that you want, not just like I don't know, predetermined counterattacks. Because the thing is, the hologram bosses are fun. They're fine. I really like the new one, the sovereign one. It's really cool. But the problem is that sometimes they just have some moves where, especially like when you've taken away like more than a quarter of their health bar, they just start going ballistic, you know. And I think this would be like a good way to like counterattack those um continuous animations where you just have to wait, you can't do anything about those. And I think if they were to implement it like that, I would really like it, because then it would give me like a lot of options to counter certain moves that can't be interrupted unless you dodge them, or you wait, or you jump or run away, you know. And it keeps like the adrenaline in the combat going. So I think I would like that. But Tune Break, as they said, deals damage to the enemies, reduces the vibration strength, interrupts the attack, which is the most valuable thing here. I like that, but how, that spooked me, not gonna lie. But how is this gonna work? Uh, I don't know, for the bosses. That's what I'm trying to say. And recess of the tune level. Okay, so I think after you interrupted it, broken the tune break, and applied the damage, you know, execute the animation. I think it resets again. So again, I am happy for this, and with all due respect, what am I talking about? Anyways, I'm happy about this, but I just wanted to, bring you guys attention to this new mechanic that is coming up, and I am happy. But what I'm worried about is the every character is gonna have the same animation. I don't really like that, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Not gonna lie, I just wanted to keep you guys on the, I don't know, tip top with information that's happening. So yeah, you guys take care. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.